3, 2, 1.
Okay, welcome to the Abby Show. Well, so, as you can see, my hair is very different. Normally, it is brown and relatively straight and not curly. You're probably wondering how we got to this point. Today was a pretty rough day overall. I woke up this morning to take my driver's test. I was actually taking it in the hardest place to take it because I wanted to take it like as soon as possible. When I scheduled my road test, I actually did not know how to parallel park or do a K-turn. It wasn't my most brilliant idea ever. So my dad took me parallel parking like right before I had hockey practice, and I nailed it, right? Anyway, I couldn't sleep the night before. I really just woke up at 6:30. Then we get on the road, except I had had no breakfast and I had had a full cup of coffee. This was not good. Apparently, you're not supposed to have a full cup of coffee on an empty stomach. This I did not know. And we ended up stopping. The girl there was like super chill. Oh, you're gonna pass. Liar! Comes to us and she's like, okay, so we're ready. And she's like, honestly, she was kind of rude. Like, she was kind of rude to us. She was like, So then we get in the car, just me and her. Now, I was very nervous, obviously. Leg was shaking because this is what happens, you know, your leg shakes when you're nervous. It's shaking on the brake. This woman goes, okay, so get ready. I'm just gonna work on my computer. She was honestly nastier than that. I can't even do her voice right now. Like, that sounds honestly lovely. Like, I wish I had that girl to talk to, but I don't. I had this other lady. So I didn't do anything because she was clearly still working on her computer, and she goes, did you hear me? I said get ready. I was like, whoa, okay. So I turn on the car, like, do my seatbelt, blah, blah, like, do the mirrors, blah, blah. So then she's still working on her computer, and now I have to have my foot on the brake, which is going like, I can't even turn, look for my blind spot, get ready, go. And then she goes, all right, take a right. And I literally put on my left blinker and I go to take a left, and I've never been more disappointed in myself in my life. I don't even know how that. So then she's like, I told you to take a right. It's like, oh, okay. So I was very nervous about that. So then I was like, all right. She told me to take a right, and she said my turns were too wide or something like that. It was fine. I was like, all right, whatever. Okay. So I was in a one-way street, right? And I was going to take a left. So what happened was I was in the right side, and she was like, you're not giving cars any room to make a right because this is the lane and this is where I was, and I was supposed to be taking a left. So apparently, she yelled at me to go over here. So I kept that in mind, trying to be a good driver. I would never have done my big mistake had she not said this to me. She was like, okay, no, you're really supposed to be on the other side. So I was like, all right. So then I go do my parallel parking, right? Turn, whatever. I did it. The road is a two-way road. I'm such a dummy. So now I did what you told me to do before, which was go on the other side. But guess what? I can't do that because then if someone tried to get in my lane, crash, death. Okay. I can't pass your daughter. And I was like, I can't pass your daughter, but everything else was excellent. And that's not even a lie. She actually said that, right, Mom?
Yes, she said excellent.
Okay. It's very upsetting that I got one thing wrong. Literally awfulness is going on. I'm blaming anything and everything. And my mom was like, oh, like, let's go shopping. Like, let's buy something. And I'm like, let's dye my hair. You can't just walk into a salon and be like, dye my hair. The light was shining on me after I failed my driver's test. We get in there and I'm like, let's dye my hair. And she's like, do you have a picture? No, I don't have a picture. I should have had a picture. Who goes to the salon, I'm dyeing my hair without even a clue what they want to do with their hair. So this wasn't smart, but she was very nice. She was like, oh, like, blah, blah, let me do this, this, and this. And yeah, now we're here. Just a side note, a side good bonus story with hair. My mother really made me very angry one time when I was in 3rd grade. So there needs to be a little bit of a backstory for this. I was obsessed with American Girl dolls when I was very young. I used to talk about money in the sense of American Girl dolls. Like when my mom and dad would be like, oh, like something's $400, I'd be like, 4 American Girl dolls? So that was me. And I ended up getting one for Christmas. I ended up having two, but I remember specifically I only had the one. And this was Kit Kittredge. If you don't know who that is, she was the blonde one with the bob, right? So my mom did not dye my hair blonde in 3rd grade. Don't get hyped, because that would be lit. I would have been fine with that. But anyway, so we go to the haircut place, and I was like, oh, like this much. And my mom, we still argue. She's like, oh, well, I really said this much. No. I went from luscious long locks of hair to a bob. But the truth is, I really have no respect for you unless you've had a bob. Everyone has to have a bob in their life. So secretly, thank you, Mom. She is behind the camera, so it's not secretly, but still, that I had that experience of having a bob. But I was very angry, and I'm still angry, and don't like getting my hair cut at professional places because of this reason. So that's the bonus story, and this is how my hair is now. So yes, we will see what it's like. All right, thank you, and good night.